What does George fear the most? The answer is a very debatable subject, and for most the answer is probably a person. He's confirmed that he's afraid of Deus and MMA fighter Ty Diabetes Leg. He's called Sean the Goonfather his nemesis. There are a lot of reasons to fear the omnipotent Marty McFly or the shapeshifter Rebellet. Could be Tony Three Hands or Boston, who seems like he's been deep in Gigi's craw as of late. You could definitely make the case that anybody who went to GoonCon is now in Gigi's nightmares. In my opinion, though, George's greatest fear is death. Pretty lame hot take, right? Well, let me explain. George has lost about everything in his life. His family, his house, his money. He's lost his ability to seriously pursue his hobbies such as live shows and karaoke. He even continues to lose friends and acquaintances. The only thing of substance that George currently still has his hands on is his legacy. And while the goons have certainly dug apart that legacy to reveal the true narrative, George himself still has ownership over his family name. And he has the ability to fight for the narrative he wants surrounding this entire saga. It's the only thing in his life he still has some semblance of control over. But what happens when George dies? Given all we know about his health, the statistics say he won't be making it to a ripe elderly age. And I'm not saying that to be mean or rub it in, but it's likely, I think very likely, that this generation of goons will be the ones who witness George's death. George has no family to carry his legacy. The only people who take up for him now are a small group of friends in Richmond, each of whom has had a tumultuous relationship with George, to say the least. While these people may sort of stand by George when he's attacked, will they defend his legacy against the goons when he's gone? Kevin has never been outspoken against the goons as far as I can tell. Keith, Vince, all those guys seem like they just try and stay out of this altogether. You know, it's George's bullshit, not theirs. Of the many burdens that will be lifted off those guys when Gigi passes, I think being separated from this ordeal might be the biggest relief. Watt probably would fight on the internet for George for a little bit after he's gone, but I agree with other goons that Watt is on a trajectory to beat George to the grave. Rogers certainly won't help. He said it explicitly after he tried to attack Tony. He just wants to be left alone. I mean, maybe Kristen will make a few TikToks, but nobody is carrying this torch past George's demise. So what happens to the George Yared legacy when he passes? Well, I believe that is the heart of George's greatest fear. Once he's gone, the goons will take over complete ownership of the legacy and everything that comes with it. I mean, we're not just talking about YouTube videos going unflagged. George must know deep down that his body will be cremated, compliments of the goons. His possessions will be divvied up amongst his enemies. Everything in Richmond that he has tried so hard to protect will be for sale. And the goons will buy. Passwords to his accounts, his long Lord storage locker. After George is gone, the goons will own everything. That's what I believe his greatest fear is. Well, that's just my thought of the day. This has been Dr. Amir, and I hope you all have a great day.